Hello everybody, we're back here today with another FlowLab.io tutorial. Before today's video begins, I would like to ask you guys to go ahead and follow me on Patreon. Magmadude100, capital M, capital D, no space. And yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a title screen. So basically, first of all, we're going to want to make a new level. And we're going to want to increase the order of it. The order is basically the numbers. So, actually, no, we want to decrease it. So now it's going to switch it. And then, now what we're going to do is we're going to name it Start Level. And now we get to choose the color of the background. What we're going to do is we're going to choose, we're gonna go with an orange, maybe. Nah, let's go with a gray, seeing as how his shirt is gray. So then we're gonna load up the level, and it's gonna show it as nothing right now because there's nothing on the level currently. So to make this, we're gonna want a title. We're gonna want a start button. We're gonna, if you want to, you can add in options, and you can have any links or anything on the side. So what we're gonna do is, we don't really have a name for this, do we? So we're just gonna name it, I generally like to, abbreviate it if it's a really long name, in the title. You guys and gals may have seen this with Survivor Zamboodles, how it's just an S and a Z. So that's what we're gonna be doing for this, and we generally wanna increase the size. So, yeah, we're gonna increase it to that. So now what we're gonna have is we're gonna have this going like that. We're gonna have the longest S in the world. Like so. That's really bad. So we go like that. So now, as you can see, it shows up TS. And now we're going to want to create a start button. So of course, you guys can also go ahead and follow exactly what I'm doing. I don't really care if you guys copy what I put for start buttons. But yeah. So we're going to have to set this up to about 3-ish. It's a lot better to zoom in, just so you can see what you're doing. And we're gonna make this kind of like short letters, as you can see right here. I've kind of been doing these kind of like start menus for a while, so I genuinely know what I'm doing. Generally. And yeah. So you don't have to exactly copy this, you can go ahead and extend it out a lot more, but this is what I'm going to have as the start button. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys something as part of the second part of the tutorial for how to add in, like, you know, controls and whatnot, but right now we're doing the start screen and what I would personally add in the start screen. So basically, you know, you have the title right here, TS, and then now, like, you don't have to abbreviate that either. But basically what we're going to want to do is we're going to do mouse click, and then we are going to go to GameFlow, yes, and then we're going to have it down, go into the next level, pick the level 1, and then that will officially start someone's journey. Now, what I'd usually add in one is, well, you can also go onto Survivor Zamboodles to check this out, but usually I would add in a version, you know, add in what version it is and any recent updates. But like I said, you don't really have to add that. We're just going to be adding in the essentials. Most people usually add in like a help button, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in I'm gonna add in a link button, because basically what you can do on here is you can actually lead someone to a URL. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead people over to my Patreon. Yes, I'm desperate, guys. Please help me. I'm desperate. So yeah, basically, you can create the Patreon logo. You can lead it to to your own YouTube channel if you'd like, and whatnot. But basically, what you would do is mouse click, and then I believe it is in, I forgot where it's at. Open. There we go. There we go. Open URL. I've only used this in 3 objects. And basically what you do is you put in your target URL. I'll be right back. So yeah, first off, the background is not fully updated. However, the subscribers haven't really changed. Basically, to get the URL, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to select. Let me move the camera up so you can see it. You're gonna want to select this. All right. Whenever it has the blue all over it, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do Control-C, okay? And then you're going to go back over to your game, take out target URL, and you're going to want to do Control-V. And it's basically, if it's a long link, that's the longest in this little box right here, then yeah, it's going to show up kind of like this. But basically, if we click OK, and then we're going to show off both buttons here, starting off with Patreon one. As you can see, it opens up to my Patreon account. I'm going to close that one as well. But if we click the start button, it'll lead us to the first level. So yeah. Now then, as kind of the second part to this video, what it is we're going to be talking about the description. So the description is where you can tell the story of your game, but most importantly, people are going to take it as kind of the instruction manual. They're going to be taking it like, oh, these are the buttons to do what? Got it. So we're going to put really simple ones, simple descriptions. Arrow keys to move, and that's about it. So yeah, this is a very simplistic start to a game. Basically, then what you're gonna want to do is probably add in a story, because that's I personally feel like the story is more important than the graphics. The story needs to be made and completed first, and then you put in the amazing looking graphics, and yeah. So then basically what you can do afterwards is you can just create more levels and basically add things to them. So basically, just add in dirt and whatnot, and yeah. Basically, you add on more to the levels. I currently don't know how to do boss fights all too well. I'm pretty experienced on here, but not to that point. That's kind of out of my range at the current moment, but I will explain it as soon as I know how to. And you can basically delete levels, but not the level that you're currently on. I keep on clicking libraries by accident, or library. So yeah, that is the basics that you need to know. Basically, place down object, give your player the health system and whatnot, make the enemies. That should be about it. Oh, collectible items, or items that can give you power-ups. That will be for the next video. See you guys all later. Bye.